Hello everybody, my name is Chris and this will be my review for Pixar's Elementor. So there will be no spoilers here, a quick synopsis of the film first. Now, Elementor is directed by Peter Som in a city where fire, water, land and air residents live together. A very young woman and a go-with-the-flow guy discover something elemental, how much they actually have in common. That's pretty much all I can say without giving any spoilers away. Now, the story of this movie is like an American dream story where immigrants come to a new place, a new city, and I really like how the story was focused on these characters here, and it's also very much like a rom-com, and it just seems super cute, super fun. And of course, yes, since it's Pixar, we knew at some point this was going to be emotional and it was going to make me cry. Now, but also when you get to see this movie, there's also a cute picture at the beginning of it that I think kind of a toggle on the heartstrings as well. Now, talking back to Elementor, the trailers for this film presented more like a rom-com, but in the actual story, the way it was built, it was sort of the immigrant story, where Amber, the fire elemental, and her parents come to be in Elemental City while they started their own convenience store. And fast forward to that now that she's grown up, they've been living in the city for a while. Her goal is to take over the shop from her dad, and like that was a true line in the movie, and where she's asking like to her father, like, "Do you think I'm ready now? Do you think I'm ready now?" And she's in her fire elemental, so she's a bit fiery, and a lot of the times her temper get in the way. And her dad is like, "I don't know if you're ready. You gotta keep that temper in check." That's something this movie handled very well. It was actually the relationship between Amber and her father and mother. I just love how we got a lot of development from this family and this point of view. And it's not just the love story, it really did focus on the relationship between her father and her daughter. This is definitely the strongest relationship, even a little bit more than Way and Amber. It's more Amber and her father, and I think they spend a lot of time on this development. And Way and Amber kind of the secondary storyline, but they kind of change uh, around the halfway to the second act, and then Way and her dad's kind of stay ahead with the development. The way comes into the picture, he's a water elemental, so with that, it's in the trailer too, but they have this messaging is the elements don't mix, specifically they made it more like fire doesn't really mix with the other elements, because they have air, water and air. And it's interesting how Way kind of accidentally crossed paths with her, and it's just I will let you just discover that how exactly that happens. It's good. It's really great. But as they cross paths, their personalities definitely clash. And Way is this like super little go with the flow kind of guy, very emotional, the kind of like play for jokes a little bit, but it's kind of like they made it more over the top, like they play it more like for comedy moments. And as the unlikely friendship develops, they finding out there's something happening within Elemental City, and if they don't get to it and it doesn't get resolved, certain areas of Elemental City will be in great danger. So they kind of go on this huge adventure, and as to like how they can do this, and along the way it's like this self-discovery, like, but you can do this, but you don't have to just do it because your parents told you to do. And we kind of explore that a little bit, and why would like everybody tell you what to do, what you shall do, and all those kind of lessons. And I like the messaging, and but I feel at times they were trying to focus on too many things. So we have like the Amber and that storyline essentially is kind of the American Dream story, and then we have the rom-com side of things, and then we have like, oh no, the city is in danger, a story. And it's just trying to figure out. I feel that there's only so much time you can dedicate it to everything, especially for a movie like under 2 hours. So I feel like at the end, as strong as the rom-com was, at the end the other stuff kind of won out for me. And other stuff, which is the immigrant story, is what really connected with the most. It's very cute. It put a smile on your face. There's part of the rom-coms that I really love, and parts of the story that's going to make you feel some feelings for sure. But for anybody out there who is like a child of an immigrant, you know, those sacrifices that your parents made so they can build a new life for you, like give you a chance that you're going to have otherwise. They talk about that a lot. This film is going like to hit you in a certain way with that. And it got me, and by the third they were leaning real deep into all of that, and it was kind of a mess. And I'm trying to really hard to hold it together. And there was something that one of the characters did, and I knew it was coming because it's Pixar and they always do this, and they did it, and it broke me. But overall, the animation is gorgeous because you get to see different ways the elements interact and how the city works as elemental city. And I thought that was cool, and I kind of wish we explore a little bit more. We have some really cute elements to this, and I really like the father and daughter story in this. I thought Wayne and Amber were cute. There were a couple of storylines that went in different directions they didn't really care for. I thought there were some things that were a little bit over the top and catchy, but they still had like a lot of heart and fun with it. And sure, if you like Pixar and the type of story they make, you're going to enjoy this one. And it was nice because also the rom-com was kind of something new for Pixar that they didn't really haven't tried before, and I think they really handled that very well. So there are really some fun themes here to be had. It's also a really great family film for everybody. And sure, I think that in terms of the story, like I said, the immigrant story was the best part of the movie. But it was a really fun experience to be have. And you know, Pixar, they always go for that feeling and emotion to get that out of you, and they kind of did that with me here. So that's a good thing. Now that's my review for Elementor. If you like this video, hit the like button, consider subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.